In this video, we are going to create a custom date format pipe which you can use in your own projects right after watching this video. So let's get started. In the past video, we created a shared component, actually shared pipe in the pipes folder here, that is called text truncate pipe. So if you haven't watched that video, you can pause this one and go watch that one first, or you can just download the project from the GitHub and the link is in the description of this video. So after downloading, just open a terminal and type ngs or ngserve -o. I'm using this flag to open it just after building in our default browser. So here we have a project that we used in the past video. Today's goal is to create a custom date format pipe that you can use to format any date that you have and you want it to be formatted in your custom format. So let's go back to the Visual Studio Code and start creating this pipe. So here in this project, I'll just go right click and using this Angular schematics extension that I mentioned in the past video, click generate, or you can just type in a terminal nggp and you just enter the path to this pipes folder here and create it that way. So I'll just select pipe and I'll just call it custom date format. Okay, hit enter. And now we are having our custom date format pipe here. So this is just basic structure here. And this is a standalone pipe. That means that it is not imported in any of our modules. So it is just as is. So when we have to use it somewhere, we are going to import it first. So I'll show you later on. So here in this custom date format pipe, the goal is to create the pipe that will provide us with some formats that we'll actually select some formats here. So let's get started here. In the transform, we have a value that is actually type of date. And next, actually it can be not just date, but we can add like string or null. So this is the first input here that we're going to transform. And another is that we are creating our format actually. Format, and it is type of string. And we'll add a default value here, which is going to be month, date, and year. Okay, and we are returning string from these functions. String. Okay, and now instead of this, I'll just add string for now. Then we have here a check. First of all, if we have a value here. So if there's no value, we are going to return something. That means just return an empty string here. Next, we have to get the date. So const date equals new date. We're creating a new date object and we are getting the value that we get from the import. So this value from the transform, actually from the pipe, we are going to use here to create a new date. After using that, we will have to create options for our date format. But before we do anything of that, let's go and create here date format options first that we are going to use there. So private, as we are not going to export it and reuse anything with that. So get date format option. Okay, format, type of string, and we are returning the intl that is actually internationalization, that date format. So datetime format, and we need actually options here. Okay, that's the return from this function. And now let's create the formats. So we're going to use here a switch statement. Okay, switch statement that is going to receive a format. And in this switch state, we are going to use the following keys. Month, date, year. Okay, in this case, we're going to return this internationalization date format that is actually an object that gets month, and we're going to call it like 2 digits, okay? And we have a day, okay? Also 2 digits, and you're going to return year. That is actually numeric. Okay, so this is the first case here. Also, let's create more cases here. As I already prepared these cases, I'll just copy paste them here, and you can pause this video and just type them. Okay, so we have cases formatted. We have the case for full date, short date, time only, and the default. Okay, and this is it for this part here. And now we're going to use this get date format options, but first let's go here. So we need that options. Const options is actually type of internationalization. Int, okay, that date time format options. Okay, that's the type of this, and this get date format options, and we are forwarding the format that we are actually receiving from the input. So this format here, we are forwarding here, get that options. And in the end, we are going to return new format, new internationalization, sorry, date time format, and we're using in this case EN, like English, US, and we are forwarding the options, and then we're going to format the date that we get there. So this is it for this pipe here. Now we're going to save this file, and now we are going to our app component actually, where we have to use this to show the current date, or actually current time here. Before we use it here, and to be able to use this pipe here, as I mentioned, we have to import this pipe in the app component here. So next to the truncate pipe, we're going to use custom date format pipe, and that's it here. And now going back to the app component, and in the place where we are calling the date, we're just going to use this. Okay, as in the past video, I just don't like this app shortcut prefix here. So I'm just going to the custom date format and just adding as is. Okay, and now as we have added already a default value here, if we don't provide anything, I'll just test this one first. So hit save, open the browser, and we can see right now that we have a current time like this. And now what we want to do here, because we want to show the current time here, I'm just going to use the same pipe and to return the time, sorry. Okay, hit save, go back. I think that I missed something here, so we'll just go back to the pipe and see the formats. Okay, time only. Time only, hit save, go back, and we can see right now that this is the current time here. Okay, and this is it when it comes to this date format, custom date format pipe that you can use as this, or to add your own formats to your Angular project. So if you like the video, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And in the next one, we're gonna add some of the more interesting pipes that we are going to use, like here to format this and to do something with the pluralization here as well. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.